size of that crowd here at the Forum Lanes. Chandeliers and all. Ginny Halsey's establishment, and Don Genalo, who hasn't won since 1986, is our tournament leader. He's leading by 22 pins in the championship game, now shooting in the fourth with the spare up. Well, he's getting some breaks, Bo, breaking up splits.
Well, he dominated the field for 42 games and really advantaged Genalo. As you see his ball drifting a little bit high, he's playing what we call a track shot. In this particular bowling center, somewhere between the second and third arrows, there's a worn area where all the amateurs have played over the years, and he's playing that area where Pedersen's playing the extreme outside line.
Don and his brother Larry are very proud as we look at Mary Genalo of a new established pro shop at the Southwick Lanes in Toledo, Ohio.
Site of our national championship this year, we will be bowling at Imperial Lanes. Nobody has gotten a strike yet. Fifth frame.
Title game.
Oh, nice shot.
And the man that did it told you the story. 310. Tough.
You know, when he bowled so poorly last week in the championship round, as you see his ball going high, leaving the 310 baby split, he said it was his fault. Now, today he said he hoped he'd have better timing, and right now he is still struggling. But you need to make splits like this, especially in match game competition, to keep the pressure on your opponent.
Oh, beautifully converted. Don Genalo. Now it's Randy Pedersen and Bo. He had 3 such brilliant games and not so good here now.
Struggling through Randy Pedersen, as you see the 310 being made right there.
He said the lane conditions had changed.
Well, on polyurethane surfaces like we have, Chris, the oil carries down instead of being absorbed into the lane. And that's just what happens. When the oil carries down, the player tries to help the ball up to make it break a little bit more, and then it hits the extreme dry the last 5 feet. At least the 3, 6, 9, 10. Difficult spare.
3 years ago. No idea.
Tough shot. Key pin's the 9 pin.
Randy Pedersen, Crippled Children's Hospital. Texas Wright Hospital benefits from this event. And in New York tomorrow, the Manhattan Class Company and Off-Broadway Theater is having a bowl-a-thon with all the soap opera stars from all 3 networks at Mid-City Lanes, the Port Authority building in Manhattan. So bowling does raise money for various causes and reasons. We do have our first strike in this championship game. Strike in the 6th by Randy Pedersen.
Randy makes the right move. You wonder what to do when the oil carries down, the ball goes high, light, high, light. Move a little to the right, throw it harder. He up the speed to 17 miles an hour. He may have the combination, but he still trails this man by 22.
Come on! Well, you made a good shot. That's the first time this week.
Well, let's see. He looked at his watch.
He was thinking, what time is it? Because he made his first good shot of the match. Left the solid 10. Still has the lead, though.
Here's a man that won 5 of his 6 championships from the top spot, which he is today. Had a kidney removed in 1983, and 4 of his 6 titles came following that surgery.
Seemed to have no effect. And this match is perfect for Don Genalo. He's not a power player. He's not a strike player. He's a fill-the-frames player. Get a double here, protect it. Where Randy Pedersen, he loves to throw a ton of strikes, so the match is right in Don Genalo's alley.
Goodbye. Serve for Genalo. Leads the tournament and can't make one good shot on television.
Well, you heard him critiquing his shot as he drifts high, leaves the 4-7-10 split. Even though he may miss this, he'll still have a slight lead.
Probably if my quarter horse, McDade, whom I rode in early for you, Tonto, they'd probably both like to have him right now and ride away.
I agree. And Randy Pedersen, who has really struggled for the first 5 frames, has a chance out of the clear blue to take the lead with a strike here, 7th frame.
Remember, he was down by 22.
You gotta like it. I like that shot there. You saw the trajectory of Randy Pedersen, you saw the ball strike, and you saw his reaction. It told the whole story as he's taken the lead for the first time. Coming up in the 8th, he could extend that lead to 14. Watch the head pin. What a great break at an opportune time for Randy Pedersen. He has a 14-pin lead over Genalo.
8th frame.
Oh, God, go home. Forget it. I'm just phoning my loss on television.
Well, he's finally convinced himself through 8 frames that he's not bowling well on television. A little bit concerned, Mary.
Yes, there is pressure. In a one-game head-to-head match for all the marbles, and when you're on TV, it just adds a lot more.
But Genalo is used to that pressure, Chris. He is just not performing well in the championship round, and he has always done well before, and he's just beaten himself here. He doesn't have a strike through 8 frames, and he's had actually 3 bad shots in the last 4 frames with 2 opens.
Don's always talking
folks,
about...
That's as good as it gets when I'm on TV. Won 6 titles, can't make a good shot.
Okay.
Let's hear it for him.
Maybe he's not keeping his feet slow. He's always saying...
Like this.
He's got those big size 13D feet. You've got to slow him down, pal.
Beautiful form, covering the 2-4-5 here, but coming in that crucial 9th frame.
Randy Pedersen just needs 1 mark in the next 2 frames to win the tournament.
My Peggy Fleming. Ice skater.
It was pretty graceful, that running out the shot.
Make spare.
He said to himself the proper thing, make the spare and the tournament's mine. The best Genalo can bowl is 177. Randy would guarantee himself a title with the spare.
God, was that a hard spare.
Randy Pedersen, who defeated Tim Weisbrod, then Genalo Monticelli.
Count. 8 and 9 out.
PBA vernacular for what he needs. 8 on the first ball, and it's 1 of the 2 pins. In other words, 9 out. Doesn't even have to convert to spare. Anything less than 8, he can still lose.
Ooh. Randy Pedersen, 27 years of age, his 8th PBA title. John Genalo, blue eyes almost crying. Tough break for the tournament leader today. Let's now return to New York and Frank Gifford. 201 to 167, Randy Pedersen, 8th title. Lots of money for Randy, and there's the breakdown. Don Genalo 14.5, Miller 85, Monticelli 7, and Weisbrod of Cincinnati $6,000. Hugh Ellenberg is here, president of Quaker State Oil and Refining Company. Are you nervous?
No, I'm just glad it's over. I'd like to thank Homer Ellenberg and everybody at Quaker State for their support in our Quaker State Open. I'd like to thank everybody at Forum Bowl, Jeannie Halsey and Randy Halsey. And I figured if I didn't win this week, I'd get a job singing in the bar. So, and you fans are unbelievable. God bless you. I love you all. You fans are awesome. We'll see you next year.
I know you have a trophy, and I want to call in Jeannie Halsey with a check.
Congratulations, Randy, on a great tournament. You worked hard today, and on behalf of Quaker State, we'd like to present you with this trophy here on lucky number 7, I understand, for you.
Number 8.
Number 8.
Yeah. Jeannie, great tournament for you.
Thank you very much. And Randy, here's your check I'm pleased to give to you for $28,000, and you're Quaker State Open champion.
What next, young man? New Porsche?
No, I got to pay off the old one. I'm going to try to get my hand back in shape for next week. I don't know how I won. You know, my hand was torn up. I had a cold. I still have a cold. Don't get too close to me, Chris.
First 3 games were bad.
First 3 games, it was like somebody different. And then the last game, I showed up. See.
Goodbye, pal. Okay, see you next week. Goodbye from Grand Prairie.